Hey Bryan, over at Holy City Exteriors, this is Chris with J3 Innovation. Thank you for accepting my offer and taking time out of your day to watch my video. I'm sure you're very busy, so let's get into it. As you can see, we're on the homepage of your site at holycityexteriors.com, and man, I gotta say, this is a really nice site here. Whoever did this outdid themselves. You have a beautiful logo here, and it's clickable. That helps with navigational purposes, which Google rewards you points for. That helps in your authority and ranking, so good job there. I love how you have everything organized and you have your tabs laid out neatly and you have drop downs easy for the customer to get to whichever one they're wanting. That also helps with organization and navigational purposes, which you're rewarded for that. And you guys have a drop down contact form here, which we also implement a contact form on each and every page that we build of every site. And that helps with authority and ranking as well. And you do have your number clickable here, which is great. That helps with accessibility purposes. And you guys have a pretty good amount of content here. You have 900 words in all, and I use this tool called Word Counter to find that out. One thing I would suggest is, since you guys do already have an estimate tab over here too, I would suggest getting rid of this one and just placing your contact numbers up here at the top and making those clickable too. That's going to reward you more points from Google because they love to see how you make it more easier for the customer to get in contact with you if they choose to. So let's talk about the main factors while we're at it. When you're trying to rank your site and make it more beneficial to your business, there are three main factors that go into play, Bryan. And they are content, backlinks, and citations. Content being number one because it is king in the eyes of Google. So you want to have all your ducks in a row when you're dealing with content, right? And what I mean by that is we found about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone, and 500 to 750 words on the service pages is right around the sweet spot that you want to target with content when it comes to Google. You also want to have top authoritative and quality content. And you also want to be targeting the top buyer intent keywords on your site using on-site SEO, because doing that is going to help you draw in the traffic to the site and those pages. That's going to help make it much more beneficial, and it's going to help you rank a lot faster. It also helps Google index a lot quicker what each section or page is about, and that's going to help with your ranking as well. And you also want to be beating out your top competitor in these many factors as well. So while I'm on that, let's go check out and see who your top competitor is. All right, as you can see, we're on the search page of Google. Roofer Charleston, South Carolina, or SC, is the top buyer intent keyword that you really want to be targeting for. This gets about 300 searches a month. So you really want to be ranking really great or good about this keyword. And going down, this is the map area, the map pack section. This is where your citations go, and we'll speak on that in just a minute, but I want to take you here. This is the organic ranking section. This is where content, backlinks, citations all go into play. And as you can see, number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all taken up by questions. So this is a directory, Angie's List. So Charleston Roofing and Exteriors, they are your number one top organic ranking competitor. And not too far below, as you can see, you guys are right here. So you're not too far below these guys. So they're actually number one, even though it says number 8. But all these directories really does not count as organic ranking, and these really don't count either. So basically, these guys are your number one top competitors. Let's check them out. All right, as you can see, we're on Charleston Roofing and Exteriors, and you see these guys have their logo clickable, they have their phone number clickable, and they have it here listed just like I was suggesting to you guys. They do have a contact form here, and that is great. So they're doing pretty good, but as you can see, a little bit something that they're doing different. They are targeting keywords, as you can see here on their page. So that's what I suggest to you guys, and they do have a pretty good amount of content. So they have close to what you guys have, but you are beating them a little bit. But implementing what I suggested about the content count, the authoritative content, and the quality of it, and actually implementing top buyer intent keywords using on-site SEO is going to help push you guys over these guys in the content factor and start beating them out there. And that's exactly what you want to do. Second factor is backlinks. This is a tool I use called Hrefs. It shows the behind the scenes, the metrics of your site, everything that goes on with it. As you can see, you guys have a pretty good amount of trust, and this is just how trustworthy the site is. So you want to have quality sites coming from there. You have a pretty good amount of power here, and that comes from backlinks as well, and what quality they are. You have 162 websites sending back 559 backlinks, you're targeting 379 organic keywords, which is bringing you 136 searches a month, totaling in $1,200 in traffic value. As opposed to your top competitor, as you can see, they're a little bit more powerful. They have 25 in trust and 10 in power. They only have 44 websites sending back 253 backlinks, targeting 198 organic keywords. They're bringing in 114 searches a month, which is totaling right around the same you guys are. So as you can see, there's not much difference here, but these guys are still beating you, and you're like, well, we have more. How are they doing that? Well, their site is much more powerful, and you don't really want to focus on the number of backlinks. You want to focus on the quality. So you want to have quality over quantity. So that's what I mean when I say quality backlinks, because you can have more backlinks, but if they have higher quality than you, they're automatically going to beat you guys, because their links are much more powerful and much more trustworthy in Google's eyes. So basically, you don't want to focus on this. You want to focus on where they're getting their referring domains from and be beating them in more quality and authoritative websites. So what we do here is a method called copycat, where we take all the top quality sites that are sending all the quality links and implement it to yours. And of course, you don't want to stop there. You want to continue to add top quality links from more authoritative and quality websites month after month until you start beating these guys out in quality and authority. And then you're going to see your site start to rank a lot faster. You're going to start to beat these guys out in the backlink area, just like in content. So that is what you want to do with the copycat method. So third and final factor is citations. All right. So as you can see, we are here in the map pack. This is where your citations go. Citations is just your name, your address, and your phone number that you implement to as many directories as you can. And that's going to help boost your Google My Business listing, which is this right here, to the top. And ideally, you want to be in the top 3, because nobody really searches view all, just like they don't go to the second page. You know, you could probably hide a dead body there, but hope nobody does. But overall, basically what I'm saying is you want to be on the first page, and you also want to be in the top 3 in the map pack. But of course, everybody wants to be number 1, right? Right. So how do we do that? You guessed it. Copycat method again. So what we do is we use this tool right here called White Spark to find out how many citations these guys are getting and where they're getting them from. So we do just like backlinks. We go get those citations, implement them to yours, and of course, just like in the content and backlink factor, you don't want to be even with these guys. You want to crush them, right? So after you took all their citations, implement it to yours, what you do is add at least 1 to 2 more citation packs. That's really going to push you in the lead and give you a lot further lead. It's going to make it really hard for these guys to catch up. You don't want to make it easy for them to catch back up and beat you again. So after you've done that and you're beating them in content, backlinks, and citation factors, your site is going to be much more beneficial to you and your business, and it's going to be performing how you want it to be. And that's it in a nutshell, Brian. And I hope this wasn't too much information. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. And if you do want to go further with us and see how we can help you with this, we will be grateful to do so. And here's my information. If you want to get in touch with me, here's my website for you to check out if you please. My email address, which I will be sending this video link through, and you can contact me that way as well. Or here's my business phone number if you want to speak with me directly. And I appreciate your time, Brian, and have a blessed and wonderful day.